Hello and welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be going over AdaBox002. So this AdaBox is a Bluetooth low energy controlled robot. It comes with a little chassis so you can put together the motors and the wheels, and then a motor shield for the Adafruit Feather 32U for Bluefruit board. This is the same board that I used to create my Bluetooth low energy controlled RGB LED lamp for my desk, the one with the Sorcerer Mickey hat 3D printed diffuser. So if you've seen that video, this is the exact same board and another great example of using the Adafruit Bluefruit app to control some different things with it. So if you look at my GitHub, I have a couple of examples. The BLE Black Robot Rover is just moving the robot with the control pad. Mario theme allows us to trigger a song using the Piezo buzzer that came with the kit. Pirates and Star Wars are just an example of some more songs after I added the Mario theme. They came into tutorial. I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool instead of just only triggering one song to be able to trigger a couple of them, similar to how on my RGB LED lamp I had multiple animations, so I could trigger more than one animation if I wanted to. So while you're driving the robot, you can trigger sounds. And then Piezo songs is actually the final sketch that I have, in which I have Mario for the first button, and some Star Wars songs from the second, third, and fourth buttons as well. So I can go through that. So I am doing the first one is a Pirates song from the Pirates of the Caribbean, in which I am just going to go over the robot and show you how it can play different songs on the Piezo buzzer. So here is the robot. It is basically the Bluefruit board right here with a motor shield on top connected to the left and right wheels. So on the bottom level of the chassis you can see there we have two motors with our wheels and the LiPo battery right there, and then we've got the LiPo battery powers the actual board, but here in the second level we have 4 batteries which is going to control the actual robot. And then right here, connected from ground to analog 1, we have a Piezo buzzer, and the back is just the 2 motors connected to it as well. So I'll go ahead and plug it in, and hopefully you can hear a little bit about what this is. The Piezo songs are very easy to write, but they're a little bit difficult and time consuming in terms of finding what exact pitches you need to do. So generically you would find the different notes that you need to have to find those, and then define those notes for your song, and then the duration that each note needs to be held, and that's basically all you have to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and hold my microphone over near the robot so you can hear it. When I plug this in, it should start up and just play the pirate song. And that's basically what it can do in terms of just using the Piezo buzzer. So this board can control all different kinds of sensors. It doesn't just have to be able to control a robot. As I showed before, it can do lights, it can do sound, it can do any kind of sensor. And now I'm going to go through a little bit on the code for the Piezo songs. So this is the main one, which is using the actual Adafruit examples to control the robot. So most of this is just setting up the Bluetooth connection between the board and the app. Here is where we're going to be setting up our motors, the left and right motor for the wheels. And the entire time you're basically waiting for a connection between the app and the board, And once you do, you're waiting on button presses. And the button presses on the control pad of the app are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And 5, 6, 7, and 8 are up, down, left, right, respectively. So when you actually tap on up, down, left, and right, this moves both wheels forward, both backward, and then turns left and right the robot. Otherwise, we're just going to have the wheels be released and no sound being played. So the control pad I'll show you in a little bit when I'm moving the robot is just a directional pad, and then 1, 2, and 3, 4 will actually play different songs, Mario theme and some Star Wars songs based on those button presses through the piezo buzzer. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you the robot moving around and playing some different songs. Alright, so now we've got our robot all set up. Here we're going to go ahead and drive it around using the app. So you can see right here, I've got the app open up. I found my robot. I'm going to connect to it and go to the controller right here and hit on the control pad. And this is what I was talking about. This is buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is up, down, left, right. So when I hit these buttons, you'll see the robot likes to move respectively. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around my robot so I'm facing the right direction. This little blue light on the back of it means that I'm connected through Bluetooth. And the little green button on top of this shield means that the battery pack for the motors are turned on. So move forward, move backwards, we move right, move back left. So it's pretty cool. On a better surface than my desk, I'll be able to drive it around a little bit more smoothly. Backwards doesn't really work quite as well with the little plastic ball that it comes with on the bottom. Help it scoot around. But that's exactly what you can do. You can drive it around, do different cool functions, add sensors to it, and expand its capability. So now I'm going to go ahead and show that when you press the different control pads, you can hear the different sounds on the piezo buzzer. So that's basically it. You can play the different songs while you're hitting the control pad. You can drive the robot around using Bluetooth. So it's pretty cool how you can just use the app very simply to connect all your different peripherals that you want to add on to the board and use them accordingly. So that is the AdaBox002 Bluetooth Low Energy controlled robot with different sounds being played through the piezo buzzer. I hope you enjoy, and until next time.